Hey my beautiful Leo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ant from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your July 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope all is well. I just want to mention before we start, if you're interested in personal readings, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. You're going to find that in the first link in the description below. But Team Leo, let's see what's going on here for our Lion Gang surrounding July 2023. So let's see what's up here for you. What's going to be going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac throughout July 2023. What information do we got showing up here for Leos at this time? Let's check it out. Starting out with the overall energy for you, we got a Two of Cups. Hello, Two of Cups is cool. Could be the energy representing a relationship, so you might find yourself connecting with somebody here, getting into a committed partnership. For some of you, you might be reconnecting. That could be the case. Two of Cups can be reconnection, but if it's not about any sort of reconciliation or romantic connection stuff, it definitely could be about finding something that you feel really resonates with you here at this time. Maybe a new job, maybe finding a really good hobby, maybe finding a part of yourself you needed to explore and find, you know, having a look at the current energy being the Five of Cups. What you're dealing with was the Five of Pentacles, and looking at the current outcome now, Three of Pens. Love it for you. So, you know, I think that you've gone through some pretty big ups and downs and disappointing factors in your life, but looking at what you're dealing with here being the Five of Pentacles, it's like you're moving out of an energy from feeling like you had nothing to feeling like you have something, right? For Leos that were lonely, it was like, I don't know, man, I just feel so lonely. And then now I'm around somebody and I don't feel as lonely anymore. Three of Pentacles, things are working out. There's some sort of coming together. So there's a very nice energy of an area in your life where there was lack, there's now abundance, you know? So you're not lacking something anymore. Maybe you're not lacking love, you're not lacking finances, you're not lacking interests. Maybe some of you guys were just really bored for a long time and it's like, ooh, I'm not bored anymore. I'm not lacking the energy of entertainment. I feel entertained and fulfilled here in my life. That could be the case here for you as well. So whatever you lacked, you're finding here, if you will. Okay, I like it so far, Leo. That's really awesome. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what's coming into alignment with Leo. Let's take a look. This card wanted to pop out. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Nice. So the Five of Wands to the Seven of Cups, you know, this is the energy of feeling like, I don't know what my options are. Maybe you not really being happy with your options is almost what it feels like to me. Like, the reason why you felt like you had nothing is because every option that was available to you was something you didn't want. So let's say, for example, you were a Leo who was single. It's like all the people that are an option at this point in time aren't really the people I'm interested in. You know, same thing with jobs. Yeah, there's tons of careers that might be hiring, but it's not the one I wanted. So whatever you were feeling that you were lacking, it's like you had abundance in being able to pick something, but it wasn't anything you wanted. Now having a look here at the Knight of Pents to the Knight of Cups, you have exactly what you were looking for, and it's really good. You're super happy here to make the investment. So I definitely feel here for you guys coming into July, you're moving out of that energy of feeling like, oh, I can't get what I want that makes me happy, to now I have what I want that makes me happy in my life. Very cool. Let's have a look and see what's showing up in the challenge position. For your challenge, Leo, we do have here the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is the energy that kind of represents putting in the work. So you got what you want, but now it's time to make sure that you have maintenance, if you will. If this is about landing the career you wanted, it's like, that's great, but now it's time to get to work and make sure I maintain this career. If it is a relationship, it's like, okay, I'm happy that I found this person, but now I have to be willing to put work into the relationship as well. But why is this such a challenge? Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. I think it's a challenge because a part of you wonders that, is it going to last? You know, I'm happy the new beginning has come into my life, but Two of Swords, I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit fearful that maybe something could happen to where this can go in the opposite direction. By the way, Nicholas, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. So there's worries, I think, showing up here because now that you have what you want, you don't want to lose what you have. And I've been there, guys. But at the end of the day, when you really worry about all that kind of stuff, not only A, does it not benefit you, but B, what ends up happening is you start distracting yourself so much with fear, false evidence appearing real, a false reality. You start distracting yourself so much with fear that you don't even give yourself the time and the opportunity to be present and to enjoy what's right in front of you. So my best advice is that if fear is coming up for you in the month here of July, kick that shit to the curb. It's just going to take away your time from being able to enjoy what you're connected with and what you've wanted here all along. So it's the time to live it up, guys. Not to worry and fear. Kick that shit to the curb, okay? Moving on forward here for you, Leo. Let's see what you can expect throughout the rest of July 2023. What can my Leo peeps expect here throughout the rest of the month? Hierophant, I like it, especially for Lion peeps who are dealing with romantic relationships. The Hierophant here can signify a commitment, okay? So if you are connecting with somebody you're really happy to be with, things can start getting more serious and a genuine, authentic commitment here can be forming. Now, if it's not about love, guys, because it doesn't have to be, Hierophant here is just about being devoted to something that's also mutually devoted to you. So you got what you wanted, and you're getting the best that you can. You know, you're getting the best experience out of it is what I want to say here for you. The Hierophant represents that you're comfortable, you're committed, and you're very devoted to what you have in your life, and you're going to make sure that you do everything you can to nurture this situation. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to really be happy, and you're going to do everything you can to nurture that relationship. It's like you have a seed that planted, it grew, now it's time to keep on watering those plants and watering those crops. You know, if you got the job that you've always wanted, you're appreciating it, but now you're staying focused and committed, and you're doing what you can to keep growing and expanding, in that career and in that job. So I like it, guys. You're going to remain focused here and devoted at this time. Having a look at the overall outcome, Queen of Wands coming out to the end of this month feeling very, very empowered. And I like that energy for you guys. Queen of Wands is a super empowering energy. You feel really good about yourself. You feel really good about where you're at in life. So far, so good. I also feel like you're feeling very confident. You know, when you were in the space, Leo, 5 of Pentacles, where you felt like you were lacking something major in your life, you didn't feel like you had your groove. You didn't feel like you had your mojo, but you got here a Queen of Wands. You know, it's the energy of feeling like you got your mojo back. I'm pretty sure I actually ended up saying that Leo's got their mojo back before in one of the daily readings I did last week, or maybe this week, but that's funny. But either way, yeah, you got your mojo back is something that I'm feeling for you. Your whole mood is changing as you have this new connection to something in your life. So feels really damn good. I like it. Is there any other messages that Leo needs to hear? Let's have a look and see what the most important message would be that you need to hear for this month. So what's the most important message that Leo peeps need to hear in July 2023? We have here an 8 of Cups. We have here the Moon card. And we have here the 2 of Wands. Yeah. Speaking of lack, I think the most important message for you guys to hear is that you have to walk away from the feeling of lack. Lack only creates more lack. Abundance creates more abundance. And the more that we sit in the energy of lack, the more lack we're going to attract. So for example, if we're saying to ourselves, I don't have enough money, you're lacking money. The more you keep reinforcing that you're lacking money, the more you can expect a lack to be in money, right? So I really feel like with your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, aka your vibration, vibrationally, you really have to do your best here this month to keep yourself in alignment with abundance, because you're going to start to see that happen for you. If you're vibrationally in alignment with abundance, abundance will be happening for you. But if you remain in alignment with lack, you will continue to experience that here in your reality. So the universe is saying it's time to open up a new door and to start this new chapter and to make sure that you're staying involved in high vibrational frequencies and energies and the energy of abundance. If you keep that up, and if you guys keep on really focusing and training your brain here to focus on the positives, you're going to continue seeing a lot more positivity manifest here in your life. What you give is what you get, right? So I think that that's a very important message here for you guys throughout this month. You know, the more you focus on lack, the more you have your energy there. That's what you're going to receive, right? Where your attention goes is where energy flows. So make sure you're putting your attention on the good stuff, and you can get that in return. All right. Is there any other messages coming in here for Leo peeps? They can be random messages if that's the case. We got a 4 of Cups. We got a King of Pence. And then lastly, we have here a Knight of Wands showing up as well. I do kind of get the feeling for some of you this month, and I don't think that this has anything to do with this new thing you're connected to. This could be a friend, family member, all right? It could be anybody, but I do feel like there's somebody in your life who's pretty inconsistent. If you're dealing with like a friend maybe who's always in and out or only comes around at your convenience or at their convenience, I think you're starting to realize that maybe you're more comfortable maybe not being involved in that friendship. I think that for Leos, you're so used to giving your heart out to the people that you really love and care for, and you're so very used to hyping the people up that you love and care about here as well, that it's like it makes you feel some type of way, you know, when people are only showing up at your expense, or they're only showing up at what conveniences them. It kind of feels like somebody only shows up excuse me, because there's something that they get out of the connection with you or the friendship with you. All right, so yeah, I think that's something that bugs you and bothers you, you know. It's a different story if somebody's like genuinely busy, or if somebody here has stuff going on in their life, but I kind of get the feeling here where somebody is just never around unless there is some sort of caveat or some sort of reasoning that benefits them, you know? I'm hearing like, you know, someone will only show up if you're having a party. Someone will only show up if you are, you know, going to pay for their dinner or some shit like that. Like somebody here is just getting benefits out of you and you're tired of it, you know? King of Pentacles also can be representing like having good finances, right, Leo? So if you're in a good place financially and somebody here keeps showing up every time because they need money, or it has something to do with money, you might be feeling like somebody here is using you for your finances, and that may make you want to take flight from them and distance yourself from them here as well at this time. Any other messages here for Leo, even if they're random? We got here a Hangman card, a Four of Swords, and we have here the Three of Wands. I also feel like you're done kind of trying to pick up stagnant situations. You don't want to be the person who has to constantly be the individual who puts in the work, you know? If you and somebody are at a standstill, or situations in your life are stagnant, it's like I'm leaving it up to the other person to do something about it, because I'm always tired of having to be the person to fix things, improve situations, and give a better quality of life. It shouldn't only be up to me. Other people should be willing to put in the work here as well. And I agree with that as well, Leo, for sure, because when it comes to friendships or relationships of any kind, it takes, you know, two people to tango. You shouldn't be the only one dancing. And also, you can't do the tango with one person dancing. So at the end of the day, if the other person ain't going tango, ain't nothing gonna happen. But I feel like the vast majority of what this is saying is you're tired of being the first person here to reach out, or the first person here to try to fix and improve situations, you know? It should be an equal effort, and I agree. All right, guys. Before we close out your reading here, I'm just going to have a look here and see if the universe has any advice for you guys, and then we'll close out your reading officially for July. So, Ace of Pentacles wanted to come out automatically. All right, but what advice do we got showing up from the universe for Leo throughout July 2023? So we got the Ace of Pentacles, we got the Five of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, and we have here the Nine of Swords as well. I think one thing that the universe is trying to say here for you guys is that probably one of the best things you can do this month is really focus on releasing and healing. I believe that we have Venus retrograding in Leo, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be really great for your love lives. That's why I do see, probably for the majority of you, Two of Cups. Many of you may be getting in relationships this month. It also can be reconciliations. So if that happens to be the case, cool. But one major thing that I feel like the universe is trying to say to you guys is that this is the perfect time to really release the past, the pain you've experienced, the fear you've experienced, the worry you've experienced, everything that created lack in your life in the first place. It's a really good time to take the opportunity to let all of that out, you know? If there's a certain mindset you had that made you feel like you were financially struggling, it's a great time to change that mindset and make sure you purge that out. If there was a mindset that made you feel like you were unloved, it's a great time to purge that out, because every Leo I know is super fucking lovable. I love all the Leo peeps I know in my life. You guys are fantastic. You guys are always adorable, funny, fucking amazing, and great. I have nothing but great and positive compliments to give to my Leo peeps. So at the end of the day, whatever kind of originally created you feeling this lack energy in your life, if you can work on releasing that entirely here in the month of July, it's going to really, really benefit you guys here at this time, okay? All right, though, my Leo peeps. So that being said, though, this was your July 2023 tarot reading. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. I sincerely appreciate you stopping on by and tuning on in. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. And of course, if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, first link in the description below. I'll be happy to book you over there. Only available on CancerMoonsTarot.com. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great rest of July. Also, happy birthday, because you're going to shift soon out of Cancer season and we'll move into Leo season in late July. So happy early birthday to the Leo peeps. I love you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.